So, what is media mail and how does it work for me as an independent author? Stay tuned to find out. Hi, I'm MK Williams. I'm an author and independent publisher. I love sharing all my insights about self-publishing with you. Before I get started on the details of today's topic, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button. That way you'll be here every week when I release new videos about self-publishing and being a career author. Let's hope that by the time this video is live that the USPS, the United States Postal Service, is still around because they are on the verge of bankruptcy yet again. But media mail is something that the United States Postal Service, USPS, offers that can be a big benefit to domestic authors. So if you're watching this international, I'm so sorry. I don't know the details of your postal service system. Maybe they have something like this. But in general, in the US, media mail is a great benefit to authors and artists like us. So the USPS defines media mail as shipping media items containing books, sound recordings, recorded videotapes, printed music, recorded computer-readable media, so that's CDs and DVDs. They are very specific to state that comic books do not meet this designation. And so that's something very important to keep in mind. So why do they have this designation for media mail? So the whole point is that these materials that meet this designation are deemed as educational. Again, I'm sure some people are watching this who are like, but I have comic books and I think they're educational. I'm so sorry. I didn't make the rules. Take it up with USPS. They are very specific, though, that they think that books and sound recordings and these other media do qualify as educational. So that is one purpose for that. I'm sure there's some books out there that are purely for entertainment, but technically you could say that they're somehow educational because you're reading. Anyways, that's just how the USPS defines it. Pretty much almost any book you really could argue has some kind of educational value because even if you're not learning anything, you're getting your reading comprehension up. Anyways, so the USPS wants educational materials to be able to be sent out without a prohibitive cost associated with them. And that's super helpful. So if I were to put a 6.5 by 9 book in this regular bubble mailer and just put it in the mail and it was just weighed based on that, that could be $5 to $6. But when I do media mail, it's like $3, sometimes under $3. So if you consider, okay, I'm an independent publisher. I have people who are ordering books from me. I have books I'm sending out for my clients that need to go to reviewers and other people. Like that adds up really quickly. And so the media mail designation really saves a lot of money. But there are rules associated with it. So as I've already said, comic books do not fall under this designation. It can take up to 10 days, so business days, to mail. So if you need to get the book to an influencer right away, use the priority mail system, which is a flat rate. It's like $8 and change now. The price went up from $8 flat to $8.35 pretty recently. And by the time this video you're watching it, it may have gone up again, but that's a quick way to make sure it gets there within 2 days. Whereas media mail, it takes time. It is also subject to inspection. So that means they're going to market media mail. And so that means that somebody at the USPS can go in, open it, and check that you are following the rules. So you can't put advertisements or cards or other items in here. It just has to be your media item, just your book, or if you're watching this because you are sending out CDs or other things like that, it has to just be your media. It can't be bookmarks and promotional cards and thank you notes or a birthday gift card, birthday card, things like that. Nope, that violates media mail, violates the rule, and they can actually send it back to you. And then you have to start all over again. So you definitely want to make sure you are following the rules when you're using media mail. Usually I make sure if I have like an influencer and I want to send them a card, I want to get something like a thank you to them, I'll use the priority mail. I'll pay a bit more, but I do use that with discretion because it can be twice as expensive, but it gets there twice as fast though. That's helpful. So how this helps you as an author or an artist, like you save so much money. So when I mailed out the Infinite, a standard bubble mailer, weighted would have been $7. And I went and I looked that up, and then media mail, it was $2.80. That's a lot of savings. That's over $4 of savings right there. And considering all the other ones I have to do. Again, when you have a paperback copy of your book, you need to send it to Library of Congress. Media mail. I don't care when it gets there. I'm just checking a box to make sure I'm in compliance. It can get there when it gets there. Again, influencers who've agreed, that you've connected with that they've agreed to read a copy. It's really great. Review copies. If you want to just send a signed copy to your mom, you probably need to call her anyways. You don't need to put an extra card in there. You can just send her a copy media mail because the USPS may not notice that it's the same last name. So that is a really great way that it can help you. But again, you have to follow the rules. So if you have a mailing coming up, be sure to consider this. You do have to tell the person at the post office that it needs to be media mail to get this right. You can't just walk up and be like, whoa, why'd you charge me $7? You have to say this is media mail as you're handing it to them. So then they'll know what to do. So what do you think about this? Have you used media mail? Have you run into any issues with it? Post in the comments below. I definitely want to keep the conversation going. But if you found this information helpful, please let me know. I love to get your comments. I love to get your questions. And as always, if you have found it helpful, please click that thumbs up and the subscribe button. That tells YouTube that you're getting value from this video and gets it in front of other authors and artists like us. Now you can get back to writing your book.